This video is about the blend door actuators and or the recirculating door actuators, specifically a 2012 Chevy Impala. It's known that these things go out quite often and they have to be replaced. This video is more specifically though about when you replace these blend door actuators, why the new ones keep on clicking. Here's my assistant, Brina. She's going to help me out with this. This is a pretty common occurrence that these go bad. Here's the original one right here. And what happens is the plastic gears and the teeth strip out. So normally it's a pretty simple operation. You take the old ones out, put these back in, and reconnect the connector with the two inputs right there. But beyond that, I notice a lot of people are having trouble with getting these to go to the full stop position and stop spinning. And I researched it myself, pulling my hair out, trying to figure out why the brand new ones like this would go all the way one side or the other, and they would keep spinning, and it would make that awful clicking noise. And I read a lot of posts about having to recalibrate and reset your system, disconnecting the batteries. Perhaps it's a relay or a fuse. And literally a 15-minute job if you are familiar with changing these out, or an hour job at most if you take your time. It turned into a 2-week frustrating gauntlet. In order to get to these actuators on the passenger side, then really all you have to do is drop the glove box like that. And if you wanted to get it more out of the way, then you could take the pins out and have more room to work. So what is the solution? None of those things that I read about worked. No calibration, no disconnecting the battery, etc. worked at all. But so I figured, what is the common denominator? It can't be that difficult. So I ended up getting 3 of these, and it was a process of elimination. I figured 3 of these online that I purchased, I saw as low as $12. You figure if you got 3 of them and they were all doing the same thing, it couldn't be the product. That would most likely eliminate that source of the problem that keeps occurring. And so I went and looked for other ways to try to remedy this, but it kept coming back to the actuator itself. So I went to O'Reilly's and purchased these, which were 42 bucks a piece. But guess what? They work. These $15 actuators online did not work. That's the problem. I don't think that recalibrating and any of this jumping through hoops, standing on your head, disconnecting the battery really works. I think that it comes down to the actuator itself, because when it senses the voltage, the increase in current, I should say, at the end of its rotation, then it should automatically stop and then go back to the other way and the same thing. So the sensing part of it is in the actuator itself. The calibrating part is in the actuator itself, not anything having to do with the rest of the system unless there's a default in the rest of the system. So it's the actuator itself. Find a good source and use a good product, and I think that'll eliminate your problem.